Coming up on the Beaver News, see which cultural center just opened their brand new building. Also see how our track athletes matched up against athletes around the nation. And why are students unhappy with how their cars look when they get home? All that and more today on the Beaver News.
After 17 years at Oregon State, Athletic Director Bob DeCarolis announced his resignation on Monday afternoon. Good evening, I'm Cameron Bovinette.
And I'm Justin Matthews. DeCarolis announced his decision through an open letter that was posted to the OSU Athletics website. His last day is June 30th. DeCarolis did not say why he is leaving, but said that his departure wasn't because of problems between him and OSU. He outlined the accomplishments of Oregon State over the last year, including the baseball team being the #1 seed in the 2014 NCAA tournament for the first time in history, and women's basketball winning the 2015 Pac-12 conference title. The letter expresses heartfelt gratitude for the student athletes and staff at OSU, as well as the community support he has received. Has Oregon State's dynamic robotic laboratory discovered the key to advancing prosthetic limbs?
Designed and built right here on campus, Atrius, short for Assume the Robot is a Sphere, is the first robot with a self-stabilizing system designed to react and balance itself on unsteady terrain. Unlike other robots, Atrius does not use cameras to react to obstacles, but instead its own stabilizing ability. Director of DLR Jonathan Hurst says it's the first and only robot to replicate the physics of human and animal locomotion. Atrius can walk up and down stairs, forward and backward, and over unsteady terrain. Atrius design principles will hopefully be used to advance prosthetic limbs, increase mobility to those in wheelchairs, and create exoskeletons for heavy lifting. Hurst commented, "Would we rather send a human firefighter into a burning building or a robot?"
Lately, there have been reports of vandalism on people's cars here in Corvallis. The car owners said it's costing them hundreds of dollars in repairs.
I came home this weekend from drill to participate in the National Guard, and I got my car spray painted. Came home to a fun surprise.
Corvallis residents have reported spray paint on cars parked between the streets of 26th and 17th. Police are investigating the damages and say there have been reports of over 7 cars tagged.
Some of the plates on some of the cars from out of state had a particular message written on them. It looked like somebody had actually spray painted "Go Home" on the out of state plate vehicles. Other vehicles just had lines and squiggles and stuff like that spray painted on them.
Here we're outside of the owners now, and you can see that they tried to remove it with some paint thinner, but it damaged the car in the process.
Unfortunately, with a car, like an older car like this, you more than likely have to repaint the whole car, and that's anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000.
Corvallis Police Department is asking that anyone with helpful information please step forward.
You know, if there's someone out there in the community who knows who the suspects are or wants to call and anonymously leave us information, we would be glad to receive it.
This is Justin Matthews with the Beaver News.
Coming up, see which cultural center is new and improved. Also, see what students think about the new Student Experience Center. All that when we return.
We tell the stories of the exceptional students and staff who attend the university, who work here, and who play here.
We have the barometer where you can write stories for them, become a journalist. We have Beaver News. We have all kinds of different shows for TV.
We're so willing to talk to anybody that is interested in becoming involved with student media. So if you're on the fence thinking, I don't know if I can do this, the answer is yes, you can. Get over here and talk to us.
Welcome back to the Beaver News. The Asian Pacific Cultural Center has a new building on campus that was celebrated at its grand opening this past week. We sent Rebecca Peppo to see what the new building has in store.
Wednesday marks the grand opening of the Asian and Pacific Cultural Center on campus. The APCC has been around for 25 years, but they just finished their new building this term.
Hundreds of people gathered on Jefferson Avenue to celebrate the grand opening of the Asian and Pacific Cultural Center.
I hope that the new building will bring us closer to the community, so I hope it'll bring us more into it, and I hope that it'll be a space that the community sees as theirs also, and I hope that the community will come here and join us.
The event also offered food from the Asian cultures and performances of sacred dances.
As a staff, we're a family. We all get along very well. We always do things together, and that we're always welcoming. I feel like that's one thing a lot of people say that's different about our center, is that we're very welcoming.
The opening featured guest speakers including students, alumni, and faculty.
Be sure to swing by and check out the new APCC building on Jefferson next to Austin Hall. This has been Rebecca Puppo for Beaver News.
The Student Experience Center has been a great home for KBVR and the Orange Media Network, but it offers a lot more than just that. We wanted to know if students have been enjoying the new building, so we sent Gracie Hamlin out to the quad for students' opinions.
Hi, I'm with Addison. I was just wondering what you think about the new Student Experience Center.
I think it's really nice. It's a cool building. It's really nice inside, and I like the little arch thing outside, the covered patio thing.
So what do you think of the new Student Experience Center?
I think it's a beautiful addition to campus, definitely, with all the opportunities that it's giving students, as well as the fact that it really just stands out in a way that makes our campus look that much more beautiful.
All right, thank you. So what do you think of the new Student Experience Center?
I really like the Experience Center. I think that it's a very nice space to enter, and yes, so far I like it. I've only been on the first floor, by the way, but I've heard raving reviews.
All right, thank you. So what do you think about the new Student Experience Center?
I think it's pretty cool. I like the architecture of it, and it's kind of cool to have all the clubs in the same spot.
Are you planning on attending the grand opening this weekend?
Yes, I am.
So what do you think about the new Student Experience Center?
Well, I think it's really great. I'm really glad that we have all this new technology. The fourth floor especially is my favorite. I think all the new equipment and soundboard and everything is just great for all of us to learn and create more real world experiences and that kind of stuff.
So what do you think about the new Student Experience Center?
I think the new Student Experience Center is a very interesting place. It has this international cultural center where people from different countries and diversities can kind of just be there and culminate and converse and just talk. So it's a cool place.
Are you planning on attending the grand opening this weekend?
I am.
The Student Experience Center is located on Jefferson Street across from Waldo Hall. Stop by if you're interested in what it has to offer. When we return, see how Oregon State's track athletes matched up with other runners around the nation. Also, find out how you can impact an animal's life. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name's TXT.
Eddie Cardenas. Jason Love.
Alex Vickery-Holland.
Laura Gordon.
Lisa Rosenthal.
We're here to answer any questions, escort students around.
We really just give them this sense of tradition. We help them register for classes.
A big part of being a START leader is showing students around OSU and helping them get a feel for what it's like when they're here at Oregon State.
We serve to help them make a more smooth and positive transition from high school life to college life and to everything involved with it.
Hundreds of track athletes from around the nation were here at Oregon State competing against one another. To see how our athletes fared against some of the nation's best, Kiana Hatch ran out to cover the event.
Friday, more than 500 athletes from teams and running clubs all around the nation competed at the high-performance meet at the White Track and Field Center. Freshman Carissa Diarpino placed second in the 100 and 200 meters with top 3 all-time performances. Diarpino was clocked at 11.89 seconds in the 100, the second fastest time in school history. She finished the 200 in 24.27 seconds, the third fastest time in program history. Jasmine McKenzie placed 4th in the long jump and received the 7th best mark in OSU history. Freshman Sam McKinnon set a school record in the 3,000-meter steeplechase, and sophomore Melissa Osman won the discus on Friday. OSU track and field compete in the Pac-12 championships in Los Angeles, California on Sunday, May 10th. This is Kiana Hatch with the Beaver News.
If you are an animal person, there is a great place here in Corvallis to get involved and help out. For more on that, here's Cheyenne Lever.
I'm here with Emily and Thad at the Heartland Humane Society, finding out ways that you can get involved. One way you can get involved is by donating to their thrift shop or by purchasing items ranging from collars to toys from their retail store located in the shelter. You can also volunteer individually or as a group.
I started volunteering at Heartland as a cat socializer, which sounds a little silly, but shelter cats need pets and playing and interaction just like any other animal.
When people come in, try to do my best to pair them with appropriate animals or bring their attention to other animals that they might overlook.
But there's a lot of other ways that you can get involved. You can, do cleaning, which is always necessary, or you could do dog walks or dog training, or if you're into veterinarian, you can do a lot of veterinarian stuff and get that experience.
And who knows, there's always a chance you'll meet your forever friend. For more information, visit heartlandhumane.org.
Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight. I'm Cameron Bovinette.
And I'm Justin Matthews. Thanks for watching.
For more Beaver news, be sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and watch us on YouTube. We'll see you next time.